Hello and welcome to our screening studios, where me and the Class Jam production team will be looking at a new independent film called Jack.
The film was very good. Technically, it was brilliant. I think the sort of darker undertones of the plot would make me watch it again, if more to see if I could get any more understanding from the piece.
A quite in-depth narrative. I'm not quite sure how it made me feel overall.
It was a bit shocking though, I didn't expect it to be how it was.
We decided to do a retake on the whole nursery rhyme theme. Normally there's something a bit sinister behind a nursery rhyme. Create our own story based around the Jack and Jill nursery rhyme, and then mix it in with a bit of grittiness and a bit of horror and menace behind it. We became involved in the film. Basically, we had our assignment set, and it just seemed more exciting than any of the other films, and I knew the people who were working on it were going to be good at what they did.
Is this a personal story, and like, did you want to convey a message or that you feel strongly about, or was it just a technical exercise?
It was something I was personally interested in doing with the team, and I knew it would test us both technically and creatively. So it's not a personal story, but it was something very interesting to be involved in.
The film contains quite an unsettling story and some graphic scenes. Why did you decide to present them in the way you did?
We had quite a lot of inspiration, I guess, from certain film styles like Shane Meadows stuff, to represent it as real as possible. If you're dealing with such a subject as rape, then you've got to convey it with taste and with reality. It helped with the grittiness to keep it real, so we wanted to make it unsettling as possible to convey a message as deeply as possible.
Would you say the finished film was true to the ideas that you had at the start?
All in all, pre-production went well, so therefore the film turned out more or less pretty much how we did it would. We were very pleased with the results and quite surprised at how professional it turned out. The middle bit is where the strongest part of the story lies, the interaction between Jack and Jill and the father. If you take the ending off and the beginning, the middle works as a film in its own right.
So, we had some interesting views from our panel. It was an interesting film nevertheless. I'm sure we're going to see these filmmakers again. Back to the studio.
You as our viewers voted Jack on top of the list, so we'll be giving them the budget for our next film. We hope it helps out greatly, and we look forward to seeing the final production, and you'll see it here first on the Class Jam.
Join us after the break for a look at recent developments in the gaming world, an interview with John Dale, and an exclusive performance from Tom and Joe right here in the studio. Don't go away.
Welcome back. Still to come.
We will be taking a look at the hottest game released this winter, Guitar Hero World Tour, as well as interviewing the renowned musician John Dale. Just when you thought that was enough, we have the alternative band The Blackwater Trio performing live in the studio.
Now this series, we've decided to create a new section of the show solely based on games.
We'll kick off with something for all you rockstar wannabes out there. Have you ever dreamt of being able to strum away to Jimi Hendrix, or fancy yourself a bit of a Foo Fighter?
Well, now is your chance to make your wildest dreams come true. Guitar Hero World Tour was recently released in all major stores across the UK. We sent our very own Sam Pothecary to check it out. Let's go have a look at that then.
The game Guitar Hero is one that brings many memories of trying to perfect your favourite songs, such as Sweet Child of Mine or When You Were Young, while sat on your sofa with your mates at home. However, there is something missing from the whole experience. 2 key band members, to be precise, a drummer and a frontman. However, with Activision's latest instalment in their Guitar Hero franchise, Guitar Hero World Tour, you have the opportunity to get together with 3 of your mates and rock out like a band on tour. For those of you that have never had the chance to play any of the Guitar Hero games or haven't ventured out of your room for the last 2.5 years, I'll briefly explain how the game works. When you've loaded up the disc, chosen your song and selected a difficulty, the first thing you'll notice is the fret moving towards you, which will contain the corresponding notes you'll need to press on the guitar controller. In Guitar Hero World Tour, there have been some changes to gameplay. With the addition of a slide bar, you can really solo like Tom Morello himself. The drums operate with the same system as the guitar, coloured pads and cymbals. Just what you'd expect, simple but still infuriating. Another additional feature of the game is the music studio, which allows you to have a jam session with your mates and write some classic tunes. Although the core game hasn't changed much, the small changes are revolutionary, and with the addition of the drums and microphone, this adds a lot of longevity to the game itself.
We look forward to playing that after the show.
If you've got any games that you want the Clash Jam to review, drop us an email and we'll try our best to review it on the show.
Well, hey, do you know what my favourite game is? Super Mario World. Best game
Why?
ever. What? Oh, I loved it. You know, the two plumbers. You know, it's me, Mario, and jumping around.
I'm a Sonic girl. I like Tails.
Oh God, oh God. Well, why? That Hedgehog is rubbish. The Hedgehog is rubbish. It's not got the cool music from Mario. You know, like da 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 da. What? It's a great game.
Okay, right. That's great. So quickly moving on. Recently, we sent one of our Clash Jam reporters out to interview the renowned musician John Dale, who's taken Barnsley by storm. The well-known artist has been playing music to our ears for a fair few years now, and is just working on his 2nd album. Ben Allen has more.